e.on is one of the UK's largest energy companies. We're probably best known for providing retail services, so selling power and gas to our domestic customers and medium-sized businesses and large corporate and government departments, and also for the power stations that produce power for the whole country. But we're also one of the UK's market leaders in combined heat and power, and through our Sustainable Energy Solutions business we provide advice, guidance and physical solutions to many organisations such as the NHS. Smart metering is a new type of metering which will be rolled through the whole country to every domestic property and business by 2020 at the latest. And at its most simple, it provides the ability to read meters remotely, so you don't need to have a meter reader coming to read it anymore. But perhaps more important than that, it also provides the ability to take readings on a much more frequent basis than once every month or once every quarter. That in turn allows people to see what's happening all the time with regards to energy usage in their business, in their property, so they can start then making decisions based on that information. We've been running trials of smart meters with our customers, both residential and business customers, and through using smart meters to examine their energy use, how much they use and when, and for what, we're finding that they're able to reduce their energy consumption quite dramatically. In the case of residential customers, up to 25%. In the case of businesses, it completely depends on the nature of the business, but the results can be quite substantial. In the case of the NHS, what I think we'll find is most NHS organisations have an energy manager in place already. They're now going to have a whole lot more data to use to be able to make decisions, and I think we'll find that they have to work quite a lot harder, but they should get much more impressive results with regards to being able to reduce their energy consumption. One thing we all need to be aware of is that energy prices are going to rise over the next decade or so. Government statistics themselves suggest that this could be between 25 and 60%, and you'll even see outlying suggestions that prices will rise by up to 100% as we need to build new infrastructure and pay for that through the bills. So it's really important now to start getting a grip of our energy costs, and smart metering and the data it provides is a good way of starting to do that. The government's introduced new targets for the whole of the country, in fact in legally binding 5-year periods up to 2020 and then through to 2030 and 2050. All government departments, including the NHS, will be set top-down targets to reduce their carbon, but there's also a new regulation being introduced called the Carbon Reduction Commitment, and in this the top 5,000 organisations in terms of scale in the UK, of which many are NHS trusts, will be put into a league table. And in essence, the idea here is that you'll come at the top of the league table the more you reduce your energy costs year on year, and at the bottom if you don't. And even more important, you'll get fined if you're at the bottom of the league table, and that money will get paid to the people at the top of the league table. So if you're at the top, you'll reduce your energy costs and receive a bonus, and if you're at the bottom, you'll pay more energy costs and then get fined as well. So the incentive is there for everybody to progressively reduce. e.on can provide a wide range of products and services to the NHS in these difficult times. We range from providing installation of meters. We have hundreds of meter installers across the country who can do that for the NHS, and that's really important for the carbon reduction commitment, just to provide a baseline of what the energy consumption actually is in order to be able to move forward. We can manage the entire carbon reduction commitment process for you, all the paperwork, if that's what you'd like us to do. But in addition to that, we also provide advice and solutions for the physical energy needs you have in hospitals. So that could be new microgeneration, where you can benefit from the government's new feed-in tariffs, all the way through to combined heat and power plant to heat your hospitals, as well as to provide power locally for that. We've already got 2 combined heat and power plants installed in hospitals in the UK, one in Nottingham at Queen's Medical Centre and one in Leeds at St James's. One of the services that e.on offers is called an energy performance guarantee. This is a kind of a no-win, no-fee arrangement whereby if we can't help you to reduce your energy consumption, then you don't pay us a fee. But what we found quite often with customers is they're sufficiently unclear about their starting point to make that actually quite a difficult kind of contract to enter into. But we're very flexible about the nature of the contracts we enter into, and I hope that gives us sort of a feeling for how flexible we can be. Well, the first and most important step to being able to reduce energy consumption and carbon is energy awareness. And smart meters and the information that they provide are a very important first step towards doing that. After that, it's about 3 steps for us really, what we call eliminate, mitigate and generate. First of all, where you can, eliminate the unnecessary use of energy by energy efficiency measures, insulation and those kind of things. Secondly, by changing the behaviour of people in mitigating the way that they use energy, where you can't simply insulate it away. And thirdly, where you have to, by generating in a renewable and energy efficiency and carbon friendly kind of way. In e.on we've got lots of international experience of this and lots of experience in the UK, and we can help you do all 3 of these things. At e.on we have extensive international and UK experience in helping our customers to do all 3 of these things, so come and talk to us.